and I think he gave an interview where he just puts Ken in every deck ever, and I thought that was quite interesting. We get rid of mana.
Yes.
Definitely. I'm toying keeping with the Corsair purely because this is a weapon class, and these guys aren't going to carry the Crawler if they're running a Kelly set deck.
Yes, correct.
So, do we keep him or do you want to?
Yeah, I think I want to keep him. Okay. I like it.
Do we play him now or just hold?
No, we don't have any follow-ups. I don't like it.
Okay.
We might destroy a weapon charge, and we might want to play it together with Mark of the Lotus just to buff them instantly. I would just pass.
Okay. Hero power?
Yes. Actually, no. That was incorrect. I think it was correct to play Bloodsail Corsair here and Mark of the Lotus, because we have to follow up with the South Sea Captain.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Should have figured that
I said too quickly, yes.
No worries. Right then. What do you want to do?
I think curve-wise, I just want to play the captain.
Okay.
He probably has backstab or SI to kill it, or his pirate. But it's just good if we can go next turn for Power of the Wild, Corsair, and Mark of the Lotus. Okay. Or also swipe if he plays some big minion. But I don't think that's likely. And we want to pull out patches, right?
We do.
If we go this turn for the smaller minions, not that great. A Lacquer Crawler? No.
Well, no, that would have been nice. Okay, so we drop Bloodsail all day, I'm guessing.
Yes, I like that quite a bit.
Part of me wonders, would we consider Dire Wolf and then Mark of the Lotus?
Yeah, I like that also. And trade, right, with patches.
Yeah.
Job's done.
Okay, this is interesting. Would we give some consideration to using Power of the Wild to get a 3/2 out here?
Yeah, that's probably better than a 2/2 Penguin, but is it better than a 2/2 Penguin and a 3/4 Pirate? Probably not, so I would probably buff the Penguin and the other guy.
Okay, so...
And hero power, right? And we have quite a decent amount of damage here already, so we might be able to finish him off. He might ignore this board because it's kind of small, and then we get the Savage Roar off next turn.
Okay.
That's a small potential, right?
I was fine. Yeah.
Ooh.
Would we swipe that so he can't bounce it
Yeah, I
back?
think so. That's probably the right play.
Job's done.
Trust the pirate's code.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Oh, this is brutal.
Not the most cute, granted, but not useful. Is it Grizzly and Penguin? Then hero power, or do we keep the whole lot?
So the question is if we can win with living mana alone. We probably can, right? So I would probably go for Adult Grizzly and the Penguin, yeah. Even though they don't really do that much, but... And we hero power phase, I guess. I think we anyway can only win if we draw living mana.
Okay.
So on the out, we need to get one of the copies. Actually, maybe we should... should we attack one of the minions?
I'm thinking purely for trade purposes we do.
Yeah, maybe we can attack the pirate.
Job's done.
Okay, so there's no bone there, that's good for us.
Take heart, young one. The Earth Mother is near.
We are not getting any good card here, are we?
No.
But I guess we play the Corsair and hero power down the 3-1, I don't know. It all doesn't really make sense. We need to draw that living mana next turn probably, or it's going to be too late.
Yeah. Still no bone there. That's a bonus.
Yeah, we really need to find the living mana right now. That's not enough. So he's at 14 damage. It's 2-turn lethal. Well, we play the Raven and again hero power is face. He might still just win with Leroy or something, but there's nothing we can do about it. There's also not anything we can draw. I think it's just over, but we just really didn't draw any useful cards. So 9 damage, even with... I mean, technically if he doesn't taunt up here, he has to burgle some healing, alright. If he didn't have that healing and we top deck the Druid of the Claw, that would have been a win rate, but this doesn't work out.
No. Mind we're gonna get no mana.
Well, you cannot always draw well, right? So
I concede.
Any thoughts on who you think an alternative Druid hero should be, if they ever get around to adding one?
You asked for it.
oh, the thing is, I don't know much about World of Warcraft, so I don't really know any characters. Like, I only know a little bit Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 3.
Okay, you're an RTS fan.
So, I'm not sure what characters are there that would fit for the Druid class.
That might be one for your channel actually, if they have any thoughts on the Druid. I would possibly keep Bloodsail here and throw the rest.
Maybe. I don't think that Blood Cell is actually that impactful against Mage, because they usually play the 2/3s on turn 2, and
Okay.
that doesn't really do much. So I think we mulligan everything.
No, that's better.
Hello.
My greeting.
Firefly?
Yes.
Okay. Do we go... I'm thinking we either go wide with a couple of the elementals. I was kind of maybe thinking of coining out the Grizzly, but then he's vulnerable to an Ice Bolt or...
Yeah, but I still like that. I would coin out the Grizzly. Because the fear here is Doomsayer or Volcanic Potion.
Yeah.
And if he plays Volcanic Potion here, it's just we still can go wide and buff them with the power of the wild, right? So
Yeah.
ooh, but this is nice. He didn't kill the Grizzly. I like that a lot.
So, do we drop...
I
these
would
two?
drop the Flame Elemental because he knows that we have that in hand.
Yeah.
And then I would just go for the card draw and the Mark of Yesharish, because that's also really powerful. And we buff the Grizzly out of Fireball range. I like it. And we get direct damage in. And then next turn, we probably make it even bigger. Alright, so the Grizzly took a Fireball. Fine with me.
That's good for us, though. Okay, so 4, we could drop these 2 and then Power of the Wild? Or do you like the idea of Direwolf and...
Is it
Power of the
better
Wild?
to go for the Direwolf? No, I like the Fireflies, I think. Let's take the Fireflies. Yeah, I think so. And then next turn we can consider Captain and Direwolf, or just the Druid of the Claw. Probably Druid of the Claw, because we have 2 of them. We buff, right?
Yeah.
We're pushing a lot of damage here already.
What do you think he's playing?
Probably Burn Mage, because he's playing that slow. Maybe Jaina, Value Mage, kinda.
An incredible discovery.
Okay. Do we want to deal with this?
I think I like the Saucy Captain a lot more together with the Direwolf Alpha,
What to do?
because the Direwolf Alpha is not always giving us 2 damage, right?
Okay.
And this
the
turn
middle
it
here?
is. And the Druid of the Claw is always giving us 4 damage.
Okay. In the middle here? Oh.
Do we? I think we send it all face. Yeah, I think we send it all face, so it doesn't really matter where we place it. Even against Blizzard, it's still fine to send it all face, in my opinion. Because we just want to kill him, and next turn we can almost proc him.
Pop the block. Yeah.
So. But there is probably going to be a Blizzard. Oh no. So. Alright.
Is this a good opportunity to swipe?
Not really. Let's start attacking face with a 2/3. Because we want to pop him. Oh, okay. So I really want to pop him at 1. So let's send the 3/4 in first. And then a 2/3.
Oh, 2/3.
A 2/3. And then we can trade patches into the 2/1, I think. And then I would probably just play a 4/6 taunt somewhere on the very far right, actually.
Where shall I strike?
Because the swipe is direct damage, and you don't really want to use your direct damage against a deck that runs freeze effects, right? So, and the minions from him, it's actually okay. It's a tempo mage with a very bad start. Alright. That means we usually kill him here. Sadly, we have only 1 spell. So let's start sending one of the 2/3's face against the secrets, I think. Alright. So I think I would just trade with the 2/3 into his 3/2 and play the small guys. Hero power and play the smaller guys. Actually, we could maybe eat our Bloodsail Corsair. Yeah, let's eat our own Bloodsail Corsair here.
Okay.
We want to have some bigger stuff around, I think. Probably better than a 1/2. And we hero power, yeah. Because now we still have 2 sources of direct damage.
Yeah.
Actually, the deck tracker tells me that we know for sure that it wasn't Mirandity. Well, but I think it doesn't matter. Did we know for sure that this one wasn't Mirandity?
I'm not confident.
Probably. Okay, so now there's... I mean, there are many different kinds of lethal here, right? I think the super guaranteed one is you first Power of the Wild and then you swipe somewhere.
Yeah.
Because you trigger the counter spell, if it is counter spell, and then afterwards... We know that it's not Ice Block, right?
Nicely done.
But I think the Druid of the Claw is always also lethal, right?
Yeah.
Malfurion versus Nemzi.
That Warlock hero is really annoying. It must be said. I'm thinking that's a keep.
Yeah, that's a keep. Definitely.
That's a pass.
No, I want to play that Penguin. Because the only punish is...
Mortal Coil.
Mortal Coil, yep. And we have the reward with the Mark of Yisharsh, right? And if he plays Mortal Coil, we just play Power of the Wild and he can never kill that one, so we get the Mark of Yisharsh, definitely.
Okay.
And this is the super high reward, right? Because we now get the value trade. We played right into it.
Right.
So that's why it's really important to not pass there on turn 1.
Okay.
But it depends on the hand, right? If we don't have the Power of the Wild, there are some words where you don't play the Penguin on turn 1. Let's say, yeah, we really want to go for the Mark of the Lotus with the Penguin, and makes sense. Ooh. Come on, Galactic Crawler. Wait, what? He did what?
I know.
What just happened? He did send patches into the are you crazy? That's just ridiculous.
I'm thinking Raven, Bloodsail, and Mark of Lotus, and clear the board.
We get a 2/2 patches. How about I think I like the Druid of the Swarm and the Enchanted Raven more.
Okay.
Because then next time we can play all our cards and buff them quite a lot. And we don't need a buff on the Penguin, right?
Got it.
We just trade the Penguin anyways into his 3/3. I like it quite a lot.
Here?
Like the buff this time didn't really do that much for me. And playing the taunt is quite effective, I would say.
And he can't get us a Defile on this turn either.
Hey Pestilence, good to see you. And there's no strong 3-drop he can have here, right? So
yeah.
Yep. Good coaching session so far. But I'm not going to interact that much with Twitch. Alright, that's a huge investment for our taunt.
2 and 2 or 2-1-1?
I like the taunt because a 2/6 is just great against Zoo. But I think I want to draw patches out here and buff it with Mark of the Lotus. Because this way our board is just getting really wide and the Zoo can almost never come back, I think. And next turn we usually anyway have the mana to play the Power of the Wild.
Works for me.
And we are also pushing more face damage.
True. We're not worried about Hellfire, are we? Because I'm thinking Zoo wouldn't count.
No, Zoo doesn't run Hellfire.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Oh, nice. That's
Do we
great.
empty the hand? Oh.
Yeah, sure. You said it yourself, he doesn't run board clear.
Yeah. Okay. And +1?
Yeah, sure.
Jazzy. Okay.
So you trade, obviously, with the taunt, right? Ah, actually, I forgot about Doomguard, but I still think it's fine. And then you definitely want to trade with... No. With the... actually, You want to... I was thinking that his taunt had 3 attack, but it doesn't. So, given that, it doesn't really matter. I wanted to play around the Despicable Dreadlord, but yeah, that's not the case. So I think, yeah, you trade with patches probably.
My thinking here was to keep, purely because this has got the beast tag, keep this as healthy as possible rather than trade with it.
No, that's no consideration here for me.
Okay.
Because, like, look at our damage on the board. He's just dying. So we want to push as much as possible.
I would get rid of mana and Power of the Wild here, keep a Corsair and Lotus.
Yeah, let's keep the Corsair and the Lotus. I'm debating a little bit the Power of the Wild also. Because... Yeah, no, but we want to have something like a Raven or a Firefly, right, to make the board wider. No, let's toss the Power of the Wild. But it's really close here. And actually, living mana is also kinda close against Rogue, right?
Consideration, considering our last game, right? So.
Yeah, it's a win condition more or less, right? So, against Rogue, because they never have AoE. But there we go, anyways.
Problem solved. That's a Firefly all day, I'm thinking.
Yes. The only question is if we coin the other one.
Yeah, we could coin it out, then we can have 4 minions on turn 2. with
Yeah,
the
I like it,
ones.
I like it. Especially against Rogue. And if he weapons up on turn 2, which is a possibility,
Even better.
we punish that. And also if he just plays the Prince, we also punish that, right? Because we have the Direwolf, or we buff our guys. But anyway, he played right.
Oh wow,
This is just over now. That was by far the best roll. An extra 2/2 here for free. And we destroy the weapon. Like, the rogue can never come back here.
I'm in charge now.
Job's done.
He's just straight dying turn 4.
It's the type of beginning that makes
I
you
mean,
feel
I guess
dirty.
Tar Creeper, but actually Tar... Oh, okay, maybe he has Backstab SI, that brings him back. Certainly. No SI. Oh! Again, by far the best roll. I would... Where do you place the Direwolf Alpha here?
Well, I would have gone smack in the middle, but
Actually, given the Mark of the Lotus, it doesn't matter that much, but usually you want to play it next to your 1 health minion. Because
Okay.
that's the minion he wants to attack into with the weapon, right?
got it.
So,
Okay.
but the middle was fine, yeah. The middle, I like the middle quite a lot. But since we have the Mark of the Lotus, it doesn't really matter here. And he's anyway just going to surrender. He's dying next to him. I don't even think that Chain Gang gives him an extra turn here. Let's see, he plays Chain Gang. No, it does work, right?
Brilliant. That's a very dirty start there. That was quite enjoyable, that one. So.